Hello, everyone, and choo-choo! Welcome to the morning train monster commute. The monster train morning commute. My name's SlowWolf. I'll be your engineer for today, and it's not gone well recently. It's not gone well at all. We keep dying, which is really, really awkward. Today we got some interesting setup already. Plus 2 energy per turn. We don't have a champion, and deal 2 damage to all units after combat. Right. Well, the good news is that even 4 hours in is a lot of high score wins. So we should, it points towards being able to potentially look at a good win here. We'll have to see. There are definitely some combinations in here that are better than others. So, 5 energy when a tomb unit dies. Considering we already have 2 tomb units, that's actually a pretty sick get. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Encased Ember. It seems better. It might not be, but it seems better. Alright, and we don't care if they have enemy units starting on every floor of the battle because they're all gonna die. We got Acid Rain, remember? So we have 1 million more energy every turn. Punch him, he's dying. He's only taking 2 damage. You do 50 damage on an... Color me confused. What? You'll have to... Why do you have a damage shield? What? Oh, so that's new. Triggers after dealing a killing blow, gains a damage shield. Since when was that a thing? Okay, look, just... I thought that was stupid. I'm not sure if anybody else thought that was dumb, but that's pretty dumb. Look, you will not live to make it off this floor. Can't believe you kill people and get damage shields. Since when? A brief respite. I'm going to set up at least one of these. And a ritual battle them. And then I'm going to end the turn. Okay, now here's the cool thing. We're going to primitive mold. It got back a Queen's Implant. We're going to primitive mold again. It got back a Entombed Explosive. We're going to go ahead and put this sucker in front. We're going to put this sucker right in front. And then we're going to go ahead and ritual battle this guy in the back and everybody dies. So, like... That was a weird one. Those guys have never had I get damage shield on kill before. That I know of. That's a bit spook. A draft is definitely worth a draft at this point. And I like the idea of Fledgling Imp a lot, actually. Applying Rage is nice. Vent, however, is stellar. Will temper the strength of your units. Okay, so I like the idea of Vent a lot. We give it even 1 spell damage increase, and suddenly it just wipes fields. It doesn't really need to wipe fields, but it can be helpful in some situations. So what do I want to do? Getting an extra Remnant Banner unit would be really helpful to potentially get the units that we need to actually do stuff. So let's give it a shot, see what we can find. Wickless Baron is stellar. That's something we can work with. And you gave me multi-strike right out of the game, huh? Look, I'm not one to say no. You were plus 25 health. I'm very tempted to give that to you. Because that allows you to survive a lot longer. And it's not like we're going to have a hard time getting your harvest stack up. That said, I think that probably works better for us. And then, do I want to have more HP on anybody right now? I mean, I could put it on the draft. But he's got burnout. I'd rather put as much damage as I possibly can on that boy. Let's purge a card. Because that draft will get big regardless. And then we'll leave it at that. I think that that's a stellar place to start off with. That's a haha. That's a thumbs up. Ho ho. And we're going to have to see how we do this time. So enemy units enter with armor 10. Not stellar. That's okay. We can make this work. Cool. We're killing at least 2 of them. And the other ones are getting up to the top. Lame. You say. Might as well. Might as well. I mean, if you don't mind. That kills the floor. Excellent news, everyone. We got everybody dead. Okay, primitive formation. It's another Queen's Impling. Look, don't mind if I do. I'm gonna literally just slam in 2 more of these boys. Put this one up here, and then Ritual Battle here. And call it a day. Okay, boy's huge. We're already killing. We're killing it. We're absolutely murdering it. And that's great news. Just to clinch the deal. Nicely done, me. They're not even gonna get through our first couple. Our dude here is 81 times 2 attack damage, man. It is incredible. That is exactly what we were looking for. Thank you, game. Now, out of these, Molded is definitely better than Primitive Encasement, which is what we've got, but it's not bad. Like, what we have isn't bad enough that we need a Molded right now, so I think we can skip that one healthfully. And then out of these, again, the Fledgling Imp is neat. Do we already have one? We do not. It's very tempting. I can't imagine that any of these are very good for us, so I'm going to skip. Okay, good start to our train ride right now. We're about to come to our first major stop. Do you want to get us a bonus, or do you want to look at our artifacts? Now, as far as artifacts go, there are a couple things which may be interesting, potentially. Let's see. I'm just trying to think, like, which direction do I want to go down? Ideally, I don't want to go down this side. Ideally, I want to get the creature's bonuses here. Remove some cards. Potentially pick up another creature there. Which is a Remnant already. An artifact is worth 200 and something gold. Let's go ahead and give this a look out. Hopefully it works for us. Demons get multi-strike 1. Look, I hate to be rude, but we have 0 demons. That could be extremely powerful. Magic power here does nothing for us, really. I mean, it makes our vent useful. And with the right spells, it could do some stuff here, but I don't think it is. So we're going to go for Gurg's Goad on the off chance that this has a demon that's worth its salt. Multi-strike 1. Applies to Rage 3 to friendly units when they die. Multi-strike 1 and is just big. You know what? You can take up the second floor, dude. I don't mind. Like, that Alpha Fiend is already reasonable. Rare Awoken gives Quick, which I think is useful here. It did not give Quick. It did, however, give Awoken's Rail Spike, which is actually really, 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 really good, considering what our deck is capable of doing energy-wise. So, yeah, X-cost spells is something I knew I should look out for, and I'm quite glad that we are. Let's see what we can do here. Enemy units enter with Rage 2. Attacks are returned against armor on Slay. Does anyone else get the feeling that compared to Daedalus and Fel, the 2 mini-bosses are like... the 2 other mini-bosses are way stronger? Okay, so... slap down this boy. And put out that boy. Then put out no other boys. Well. This is gonna hurt. Badly, I just realized. I'd rather you didn't die. So 1, 2, 3, you died. Yeah, he's dead already. Alright, cool. Well, just take the hits, my friend, and then die, and that's fine. We'll go ahead and resurrect you later. If you could just slap yourself down there. Perfect. How are you doing up here? Not dead? You will die now. Might as well. So she's about to get a whole whack of armor. There wasn't much we could do about that one, sadly. But what we can do here is slap... holy shit. Get some primitive molds out. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, baby. You're tough. You're not that tough, though. Remnant. Put out that boy. Cool. Slap out that man. Come down here. Toss both of these on him. He's huge now. Okay, now's the time. Unfortunately, it wasn't as good as I had hoped. But it's pretty fun. If I can remove consume on that, then we're, like, actually, like, kicking out some serious stuff. Okay. Cool, man. Very cool. And then just vent for 0. It's fine. I don't mean to be rude, but Lass, I think you're toasted. Yeah, we have enough energy that Ritual Battle is not a concern. Apply +3 and Burnout 1 to friendly units? No, no, no. None of these are necessarily great for us. I mean, I don't mind Formless Child. It can be brutally good. And we got the energy to sustain it, so let's give it a shot. Big Sluggo! There we go! That's a big one. Might be a turn late, actually, now that I think about it. Doesn't matter. Go for a +1 on each floor. I think we can go wide. We don't need a lot of card draw. We're okay on that front. Now, I would, again, rather go down the right side. But having a second Awoken Rail Spike now speaks to me on a level I would like to, you know, make clear. I'm still going to go down the side. Removing 2 Train Stewards is worth something close to the tune of, you know, 150 gold or something like that, at least. Remnant Banner units. The Harvest is cute, but it's a little late for it for now, I think. Large Stone. I put that on this boy, and suddenly he's an actual monster. He goes down, he does his stuff, he loves life. I love him as he is. Okay, and Battlestone, we can make him even tougher and hit even harder. I don't mind this. So sure, dude, you do you. They give +10 damage to the DRAFF. Do we dare reroll? I don't think so. I think instead we remove our last Train Steward. And we call it a time at that point. Like, not bad. Not bad. This is a ha-ha-ha. Ha-ha-ha. Whatever. I like the emotes in this game. Non-boss enemy units get an multi-strike. I was going to say, actually, if there's a way to fit both of them on here, that'd be kind of great. No dice, however. This is boy up there. We have 10 energy. Let's spend 3 of it and then toss this out there. Oh, baby! That's good. Okay. Watch now as I blow everyone's freaking mind. Like, boy is burning out before anything cool happens to him. He's not even getting a chance to strike. It's kind of sad, really. Okay, now I got 20 energy. Oh, buddy. Alright, so that's entertaining. Cool. Toss out both of these, see what we can find. Cool, we got another DRAFF. Neat, that works. You being up here is cute and all. I think we're going to give this to you. We can't have Big Sledge on the same floor. It does not work, sadly. The Fledgling Imp is a baller at 47 HP, but it's just not good enough. Yeah, and there's no sense in reforming anything else, so... He's going to die instantaneously, sadly. Might as well just do this, and slap that guy out there, and then slap this guy out here, and then Primitive Mold, because he can. It's another Queen's Impling, just toss him up there, and then call it a day. Cool, we're at 10 mana. Like, Queen's Impling? Nah, give me someone else. Foremost Child, give me someone else. Queen's Impling, you gave it to me before. Look, it doesn't matter. But just because I can, I will do this. We don't need Big Sluggo, it turns out. As much as I love him, he's a little late to the party. Gain energy for every friendly unit death this battle. There's so many of them. It's not necessary. Okay, out of these, I don't need them. And I don't want them. So whatever. Okay, if we go left, not many bonuses. If we go down the right side, potentially lots of bonuses. Friendly unit dies, apply 10 to that unit. Dude. 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 I'm down with taking lots of pyre health and getting lots of coins. That seems more than reasonable at this point. And then, let's see what we get here. Endless. Endless DRAFF. It's not a terrible option. I think that the Endless Fledgling Imp does a little bit more for us, because then we don't have to rely on it coming back every time. Although that would have been really good on the, Remnant host, too. Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay, 5 and 10. Look, it's not a bad plan on the DRAFF. It at least keeps the DRAFF alive past, like, sweep, which is a big deal. So, reroll. We got multi-strike. Sluggo can get that. Upgrade a unit to have 25 more HP. It's not a bad plan. If I give him the more punch, that's probably useful too. But I'm going to give him the HP, just because. Okay, so we have 2 potentially very damaging units all at once. I like this a lot. There's some good stuff going on. It means that we get at least 1 carry at the beginning of the game every time. Aw, you! I hate Stealth Lady! So, Stealth Lady is a problem. I'm not sure how you solder this one together, but... Cool, that gets the kill where we need it to be. There's no sense in putting down the Implings, so... Might as well not. Okay. You're our carry. You're our second floor carry. You might as well go up here, friend. So, you're gonna go here. We're gonna rage. Yeah, let's not awoken rail spike yet. We don't need to. Okay, DRAFF here makes good sense. Primitive molds. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that's exactly what we're looking for. And look at our guy here. 63 rage. Like, he's hitting like an absolute truck. Alright, hit me with that primitive mold. Got back to DRAFF. It's a big get. Remnant. This boy. Put another tomb as well. He's not dying, though. And we can't put out the Fledgling Imp. I mean, I will, because I want the Endless, and I might as well. But, yeah, the +5 armor, I just realized, is making it a little bit tougher for our guys to die, which, again, it's not that big of a bad, but it's still a bad. Okay, we're going to do it this way. We're going to rage, and we're going to call out a time. Okay, so you're killing everything before you take any damage, huh? Nothing I can do about that. Well, that blows. In that case, then, could you just do that and we'll get that sorted, I guess? Okay, since you're going to kill everybody on this floor without me being able to do a damn thing about it, I'm going to go ahead and just park this guy's butt right here. And then wait. Like, I hate that boss so much. Okay, you're about to die horribly. And you know what? That's great news for me. Good, I didn't even have to work at it. Like, stealth boss, man. They're just... You're not going to get past the... You're not going to do super well on that one sometimes. And we did not! We got nuked to the second floor. Womp womp. We managed, though. We don't need anything there. We got a ton of money for that, so that's good. You know, overall, I'm happy with how that turned out. Now, we could definitely use some spell bonuses at this point, and I'll take my Pyre Health and my card removal happily. The Queen's Implings do not need to be around anymore. They aren't necessary at all. Merchant of Magic, Permafrost. Holding on to Awoken Railspike is one way to do things. It absolutely is. If I can get the remove consume on that, that'd make me happy. The cost doesn't really matter. Upgrade a spell to give double stack. Sure, dude. It's rage 20 now. Yeah, man. I don't know. Hold on to your coins. We don't need to spend them, so let's keep going. Who dis? It Arcus? Okay, Arcus has Scourge and the you cast spells, they cost more button. Okay, we need to be careful about where we cast our spells, but the good thing is we don't have Incant. So we aren't locked to casting spells on certain floors. Big Sluggo's going to be our carry again. Okay, and that's the killy one. Sadly, we do kind of have to go all out for this one. Might as well put this boy up here. Okay, cool. Get ready to take some damage, bro. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put that guy out. We're gonna put this guy out. We're gonna put this guy out. Everybody on the floor dies. Excellent news. Okay, cool. Well, that was fun. Okay, we have enough to make a Woken Rail Spike work. As much as I would like to, I need to cast some spells first, because right now it's a little unnecessary with how much damage we're doing. But as long as we can remove some cards from our hand, then it's going to still be a good idea to cast this. I think we're about to hit the sweet spot. Now's right. So, Woken Rail Spike. We managed to reduce the cost of all those by 1. By 2, actually. Which makes the Rituals of Battle, which we just picked up, that much easier to cast, which is excellent news. Might as well Primitive Mold twice. See what we pick up here. You know what, bud? I hope you take a burning dip in the fires of hell. Oh, you're about to take a walloping, sir? And there's nothing you can do about it. Now, I could put the Ritual Battle down here. Hold on a second. I think I still will. And it worked. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. We got so close. Just reform a bunch of units at this point, man. Might as well bounce up here. Might as well bounce down here. I've got nothing to play. Just vent for 28? Is that what we do? Like... Okay, well, I think I can kill you. There's gotta be a way. So if I put down the Entombed Explosive, cast these two quickly. I think you do a good amount of work. And you do a good amount of work too. Now, it's not enough, sadly. We got close. If I had Fledgling Imp, I think that would have worked out better. But you know what? Lots of damage regardless. So we managed to get him killed on this floor instead. That's fine. Like, we did a really good job of that. He's toast. We got 3 floors, each with their own carry. We can go ahead and support on either side. Intent on Death isn't bad. It's actually quite good. Especially because we can cast it on a variety of different things at this point, and it works. I'll give it a whirl. You know, it's a spell worth upgrading. And then as far as all this goes, just give me more width. We don't need energy. We don't need card draw, really. We're in a good spot on both those fronts. So, what do I want here? I could go and remove some more cards. Not a bad plan. The Concealed Cabins could have something interesting, and there might be a neat artifact in there. And then after that, presumably we do really well, and we can go ahead and mess about. Let's go down this route. Let's remove the last of the Queen's Implings. And then what? We only need, like, 1 Ritual of Battle. 2 Rituals of Battle is a bit silly, most times, I think. The Primitive Molds are doing a fine job. I like them right where they're at. So let's go ahead and remove one of the bad Ritual Battles. That way we only have the one that we need. And then what we got here. Get Bone Shine or Bone Rattler. Or leave and not add anything to my deck. Sounds good to me, my dude. What we got in here? Rage has an additional +1 per stack. Haha! Or units get an extra upgrade slot. Look, I like the Resonance Shard. That is an incredibly potent artifact at this point. This is an evil laugh situation. This is a... Okay, so we don't have to care about the top 2 floors, even though that they spawned people, because they're gonna die. Acid Rain. Like, I don't even want to play my Alpha Fiend. Not this turn. He's just gonna take 20 damage from up here. He can survive 20 damage? 32? Oh, because right when they die. Well, you'll have to survive it. Why? Because you have more HP than I remembered you having. That's why. Well, we just lost a lot of our points there. That feels bad. Let's put Big Sluggo up here then. Put DRAFF out. Cool. Problem solved there. Get this boy out there. Whoop! There we go. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Doomed Explosive. Remnant Host. The Remnant Host is intent on death. Permanent Mold. What's currently, what's available? It's an Entombed Explosive. Look, I don't mean to be rude, but... I believe we have a bit of a situation. Okay, you're dead. You're dead, but you're taking a lot of damage. I'd rather not. Primitive Mold, Primitive Mold, Primitive Mold. We have more than enough mana and there's no more cards to draw. That was a waste. This'll do. You have 125 damage. What is this nonsense? Look at this boy! He does so much damage! Excellent news. Is there anybody who's intent on death? Sure, dude. You know what? Might as well do 32 damage with a Flame Wave. Okay, you're hitting real hard, dude. It's nice. It's really good. Oh! The damage! A brief respite, huh? Brief respite for whom? So the boss is super toast. I might as well do that for free. Look, he's not killing the first guy before he gets ripped a new one. Like, outstanding. Outstanding. Really good score so far. What we need to do now... deals damage equal to 3 times the... Oh, God. Just do it. We don't need any of these. At this point, man, that was a bad score too off of that one, and we still managed okay. Let's go down this route. Remove another 2 cards. At this point, look, we don't even need to really remove cards. I just don't think that Vent is actually. It's not bad though. Like we don't need to remove cards. Holdover. Is there anything for remove, consume? No. Fatal Melting could be very funny with Holdover, considering how much mana we get and how many times our creatures die. It'll start dealing a lot of damage very quickly. Reroll, let's see what we find. Plus 10 magic power. Hey look, it's perfect for Vent. And Permafrost is perfect for Awoken Rail Spike, making sure that we cast it when we need to cast it. I like that plan. Might as well make, and like, we don't need to make anything cost any less, because it doesn't matter. What we got over here? Some abilities trigger initial time. Conserve energy between turns. Ha! Ah! Ah! How often do I run out of energy? Not as often as I'd like. Imagine it. Imagine it. Now just don't suffer from too good to use syndrome and use a Woken Rail Spike at like a time when it does not matter. Okay, we got all of the options for our carries right at the beginning. Let's put Big Sluggo down here. And I'll sacrifice the Wickless Baron to make it happen. Put the Alpha Fiend here. Okay, this is... I would have rather have had a mix, if I'm being honest with you. Okay. Wickless Baron again. Entombed Explosive. Okay, Formless Child. Might as well put out the Baron to stop any additional damage from coming out to me. Yikes, man! Talk about a rough start. This already does 15 damage, which isn't bad. Shit, I misplayed that one badly. I didn't realize that was an X spell. Oops! So we're about to take some damage on our core, which we did not have to. There goes like, what, 28% to 1,000,000% of our, everything? Yeah, that's what it felt like. Okay, you're both dying? Excellent news. You're dying too? Shit, man. So we got a bottom floor and that's it. That's something. Okay, and I might as well Woken Rail Spike now, because it's going to get the maximum amount of benefit out of it. And it worked. We can Fatal Melting again. For the same amount of everything. Okay. Put out the Remnant Host. Put out this boy here. This boy here. Is there anybody within our graveyard right now? No, there's not. We've completely emptied it. So, I don't know. Get out some more drafts. Okay, cool. And then might as well deal you 10. Okay, that thing's dead. We don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, get the Primitive Mold working. Beautiful news. It's 175 damage right there. Intent on Death. Well, one thing we could do is get that going. Then Fatal Melting. Man, might as well. I don't know what else to do with my life. Look, you're free. And you do so much damage. We're going to definitely pump you up for as much as we can. Primitive Mold twice. Cool, we got a Formless Child in there. Might as well Intent on Death and see what we draw. Wickless Baron, good news. That's another bajillion damage there. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Final wave. We're not doing enough to kill you yet. Not even close, sadly. But this will help. Then, Primitive Mold twice. I was going to say, if I could get rid of you first, that'd be ideal, but we can't. So what I will do is put him down here, for now. Send that down and then do this for as much as I possibly can. We still got him on the first floor. Look, this dude has so much damage, it is incredible. We just need to put up enough blockers. Now, the fact that we took that 28 damage is what knocked us down to below 40k. That was a disappointing way to lose that. And we kind of got screwed over by our first draw, having all 3 of our carry cards in the first hand. I would have liked to have had anything to take a hit and die that wasn't one of my carries. But we had all 3 of our carries, which was really, really rough. And then that one guy got to the top because we made a mistake. A really big mistake, which sucked. So 199th, it's not the worst. We could have done better. I almost don't even want to see this because I gotta admit, it's gotta be similar. Ritual Battle for nice and cheap. Ritual Battle, nice and cheap the same way I had it. You did pick up the molded. You found a Forever Consumed. Okay, see, I didn't find that. That would have been amazing. Paraffin Thug. I never picked that one up myself. You got Big Sluggo. You did not pick up the Baron that we did. And you also went for the Multi-Strike Demon card, but it didn't turn into much. Oh, wait, no, there was this guy. There was this guy. He had 2 Battlestones and Multi-Strike. He was probably hitting really hard. Yeah, that's a solid get. I think that we could have probably stood to have had 1 less when people die here, we get bigger card. Having both the Big Slug and the other guy was maybe a bit much. But, hey, we still did well. We got stupid at one point. That cost us 50% of the points off of that last fight, really? Which is like, oh, such a big bummer. We would have had 40k if I had made that mistake. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Subscribe. Stuff. Look, the Monster Train Morning Commute continues. See you guys next time. Goodbye.